Right now, somewhere in your home, the temperature is being controlled. A thermostat, a heater, a wall between you and whatever the sky is doing outside. You have never once had to solve the problem of winter with your body alone. But for most of human history, that was the only tool available. No central heating, no insulated walls, no grocery store. Just your body, your group, and whatever the land had left. How ancient humans survived winter is not just a survival story, it is a story about extraordinary biological and social machinery, and how much of it is still running inside you right now. Start with fat, not the cultural villain, the biological strategy. Evolutionary biologist Daniel Lieberman at Harvard has written about how the human body's capacity to store fat was not a flaw. It was a survival adaptation calibrated for seasonal scarcity. In late summer and autumn, hunter-gatherer communities entered a phase of intensive caloric loading. Fruit, nuts, tubers, late-season game. The body read the abundance and stored it aggressively as insulation and energy reserve. This is why you feel a biological pull toward calorie-dense food in autumn. It is ancient hardware running a program that kept your ancestors alive through months of cold. Your body still runs the subroutine. The food environment just no longer matches it. Fire was the technology that changed everything. Anthropologist Andrew Sorensen, who studied fire-making evidence across prehistoric European sites, documented fire-starting tools dating back at least 50,000 years. But controlled fire for warmth extends back over 1 million years. The ability to generate heat externally meant the body could redirect metabolic energy away from internal warming and toward brain development, immune activity, and reproduction. Fire did not just warm ancient humans, it freed up the caloric budget that made everything else possible. Shelter followed. Archaeological evidence from Ice Age Europe, including mammoth bone dwellings of the Ukrainian steppe dated to around 15,000 years ago, shows prehistoric humans built sophisticated winter structures. Frames of mammoth bones covered with hides, partially buried in earth for insulation. Engineered solutions that trapped body heat and created microclimates tens of degrees warmer than the air outside. Clothing was the portable version of shelter. Archaeologist Ian Gilligan argues that complex tailored clothing, fitted garments, trapping warm air against skin, may have appeared as early as 120,000 years ago, based on fine bone needles in the archaeological record. Before needles, skins were draped. After needles, they were sewn. In a blizzard, that difference was the difference between survival and death. But the most underappreciated winter survival technology was the group. Anthropologist Kim Sterelny has argued that the cognitive demands of cooperative winter survival, coordinating food storage, managing fire, sharing body heat, distributing labor, were among the primary drivers of human social intelligence. You did not survive winter alone. The ones who survived were embedded in tight social networks with strong reciprocity. You share your surplus now. I share mine when yours runs low. The social contract was not a philosophical invention. It was a thermal necessity. Groups also solved the food problem collectively. Cold climate hunter-gatherers, including the Inuit, developed fermentation and food caching techniques that extended summer abundance deep into winter. Fermented meats and fish produced vitamin C through microbial activity, preventing scurvy in environments with no fresh plants for months. They did not just survive winter, they engineered it. And then there was sleep. Chronobiologist Till Roenneberg, whose research documents what he calls social jet lag in modern populations, notes that human sleep is deeply seasonal. Without artificial light, the body naturally extends sleep in winter by 2 to 3 hours, shifting waking toward later in the morning. Your ancestors did not fight the dark. They went into it. They slept longer, moved less, conserved energy, and waited. That instruction is still in you. Every winter, your body tries to slow down, to sleep more, to gather close to the people around you and wait for the light to return. Modern life has made that almost impossible to follow, but the signal is still being sent. Winter has not changed, only your relationship to it has.